Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live stream. I hope you guys... I'm muting this just because I don't trust... You know, we get content claims when it's certain songs in this game. But hello, everybody. Welcome to another live stream. I hope you guys are all doing wonderfully. Hope you're all having a great day. I hope your week is off to a good start, you guys. I spent all day working on channel stuff. It was my day off from work, but I was working on a video. I recorded enough for one whole video, and it was not very entertaining. Sorry, there was just smush on my table here. It wasn't very entertaining, so then I took a bit of a break, and I went out and got a cable that I needed because my router is on the opposite side of the apartment, and it turns out we have a brick wall going through the middle of our apartment, and the brick wall was interfering with the Wi-Fi. And so whenever I tried to use my laptop or my phone in the bedroom, I couldn't get a signal. So I went out and got a cable so I could put my router closer to the hallway so that I could get it everywhere. Then I came back and recorded another video, which took way longer than I expected. I thought it was going to be like a half-an-hour recording, then I would edit tomorrow and it would be good. It was an hour-and-a-half long recording. It should be pretty interesting for you guys to watch. It is a Mario Maker video, speaking of Mario Maker. But then I pretty much had dinner, and now I am back sitting in this chair. I've been sitting here for like 4 hours. But now we're here. Guys, we haven't played this in a month. We started it right at the beginning of Spooptober, and I haven't played it since then. I checked out the video. We beat Alice in Wonderland's world, and that is pretty much all we've done. Let me put this on just so at least we have some kind of music in the background. But yeah. We beat Alice in Wonderland's level. I haven't played this in forever, so I don't know what I'm actually doing. I played this when it was first released, and I haven't played it since then. The plan is to play this, then play 2, then play 3, maybe play some of the ones in between. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, because I definitely want to play number 3, so it's going to take some time, but that is what we were doing. Yes, the microphone is back in front of me. There has been noisier evenings lately. So I didn't want to have a microphone too far away so you guys wouldn't hear any like banging and stuff, because the girl upstairs lately has been really, really loud. So I decided to just put the microphone in front of me for now until things quiet down again. But that's pretty much all the news from me. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow is my last stream, and then I am off for another 3 days. The last 3 days of my show, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But then I will be back to my regularly scheduled programming, you know, 5-6 days a week. Hopefully still doing one video a week for you guys to watch. So that should give you guys at least 6 days a week worth of stuff to watch, and hopefully it will keep the channel growing and everything going well. Let me take a second to say hello to all of you guys. Cake, nice to see you. On Top Games, welcome to you as well. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Rigo. I know, right? Final Fantasy Disney is so good. It's the best game ever. I think that's everybody. There's other people watching, but they are just lurking. But hello to all of you guys. I hope everybody is really having a good week. My week is off to a pretty decent start. I have a long day at work tomorrow. I have a fairly short Thursday and Friday, so I'm really hoping it stays short because I have the show. And if I have to work all day and then go to the show, it's going to be terrible because I'm usually done work at 5, which means I would leave straight from work, come home, take a quick shower, and right out to the theater. There wouldn't be time for dinner or a break or anything, so it's crazy. Who's RFTFT in the intro? I don't know what you're referring to, but if you're referring to what RFTFT stands for, it's I can't really do it when I'm R for retro, F for T for the, F for first, T for time. Hey, we getting a baller raid. Oh, it doesn't work on this. Hold on, real quick. Getting raided! Welcome, Raiders! Mitchie Gaming, Bala, hello to you guys. Thank you so much for the raid. Bala, how was your stream? I was like, I had you on, but I was working on stuff, so I wasn't able to actually like watch, but I was trying to give you some view time. I hope you're doing really well, man. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I hope the stream was good. Ninja, nice to see you. Thanks so much for stopping by, my friend. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, so here we are, guys. Kingdom Hearts. I've already switched the window, so we're just gonna leave it switched. Yeah, you guys can hear me, so everything's good. All right, let's start this so then we can actually get the audio back in from the game. I don't know if a voice changer was on or not. If I sound weird, I'm sorry, guys. I should sound normal now if I did sound weird, but whatever. I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Keeping busy. Keeping really, really busy, actually. Okay, so that's it, right? We're done here.
Crispy Productions presents to you a scared RTFT live on stream.
Dude! Dude! How you doing, Crispy? How you doing, man? I hope you're doing well. Guys, please hashtag Crispy in the chat. Spooktober is over, yet I'm still getting the heart attacks. Woo! Oh, Crispy, I hope you're doing well, man. I hope life isn't giving you too much stress. Oh. Oh, you shaved? It makes a difference, right? Even if you don't have a full beard, just that little, like, layer of hair can make a big difference. I didn't shave today. You guys can't see it. I don't grow very thick beard or anything. But it's stubbly. And I have an electric razor. And the electric razor shaves really, really close, so my skin's always really smooth. Today, it's really, really stubbly. Sorry, guys. I'm trying not to burp in the microphone. My face is really stubbly today. It's weird. I haven't felt this way in a while. You're sick. Oh, dude. I've been sick for so long. Today is the first day that I haven't been coughing. Maybe yesterday was the first day. I haven't been coughing. I haven't really been sniffling a little bit, like stuffed up, but that's pretty normal for me in the winter. But I was sick for like 3.5 weeks. Like I was sick for it was about 4 weeks. I was sick for 2 weeks. Then I was okay for like a week and a half. And then I got sick again for another 2 weeks. And it was right as the show opened. So I've been doing the performances really sick, which is so frustrating, but I'm finally over it. So, you know, closing weekend, I'm not going to be sick while I'm on stage, which is perfect because a few of my friends from college are coming and an agent is coming. And I really hope to shine while I'm there. Stream isn't lagging. Nice, nice. Dude, totally get it. I totally get it. Thank you so much for the raid, Bala. Guys, make sure you check out Bala. He does stream. And there's a variety of stuff, so go show Bala some love as well. Thank you so much, guys. But yeah, Crispy, I hope you feel better soon, man, because being sick is not fun. It really, really isn't. Okay, so how do I get out of here? That's the real question. Is this what I do? Just board the gummy ship and it allows me to go somewhere else? Well, love is shown, but not when it's asked for. Only because then it comes off as like self-promo, you know. Oh, you went back and rewatched it, man. I was stuck. It took me so long to do one tempo, but we're getting close to the end. I'm really excited. Now I got to figure out where that key is. But thanks for going back and rewatching, man. But yeah, I'm excited for this agent to come to see what happens. I don't think I'll get signed on, but it would be really cool to have them at least show some interest to me. Or maybe, like, give me some advice to maybe a smaller agency I could go to. I don't know. We'll see. Is that it? I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes sleeping all day can be really nice. That was me. The one day I was like ultra sick and I had the day off from work. All I did was just sleep. It was on the Saturday. I didn't have to work, but I had my show, my performance. No. Yeah, it was a Saturday, I think. And I had my performance. I literally slept the whole day. Just got up to go to the show and then went home. You haven't found the key yet either? Oh no, man, that makes me a little nervous. I'm gonna try to do it without looking, without like finding it on the internet or anything, but it may turn into that if I get stuck. But I'm hoping it won't. There we go. Ooh, is this Tarzan? Oh, here we go. My terrible voices. Hey, Donald! Maybe King Mickey's down there. Here we go. The best Donald voice ever. I think I did this voice for him. I don't know.
Hold on. Riku and Kairi might be down there. Let's check it out.
You quit this game because of Tarzan? Why? Because it was hard or because it just wasn't fun? Yeah, I can't do a Donald voice. You guys can read it. I'm educating you here so you guys can read.
Just land. Come on. We're landing.
You got lost and got fed up. Oh no, I hope that doesn't happen. Oh, the gummy ship part is like the worst part of this game. Suikaji, hello, nice to see you. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh,
Murph did it. She wants to help out, but I said no.
Donald? Goofy?
Uh-oh. I don't remember the voices in Tarzan, so I can't even like try to imitate something similar. Yeah, I've only ever played the first one too, so I'm really nostalgic. I'm really nostalgic about it.
Come on! Fire! Fire!
Boom, we did it. I don't think I've played a little bit of the Lego Star Wars. I've never beaten it though.
Sabor. Danger.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What is this place?
This place.
Okay. Where did the others go? Look, I got separated from my friends. Have you seen them?
Hmm?
Friends.
Friends.
Right, my friends. There's two of them. The loud one is Donald.
Huh?
You know what? Never mind. I'm looking for my friends Riku and Kairi.
Look for Riku. Friends.
Right.
Kairi. Friends.
Right.
Oh, friends. Here.
Really? Huh?
Friends. Here.
Not sure I understand, but show me. Take me to Riku and Kairi.
Tarzan. Tarzan.
Tarzan.
And I'm Sora. Tarzan go, Sora go.
I want to hear simple and clean again, you know? This game meant a lot. That's how I feel about Super Mario World and Final Fantasy VIII. Those two games really meant a lot to me.
Gosh, where are we? I sure hope Sora's okay.
Yeah, Crispy, if you didn't, you would regret it down the line. So I'm glad that you're putting it on hold for your daughter. See, I sound just like that. I don't know what you guys are complaining about.
Oh,
Did she just poop out a little square thing? Right? See, Crispy understands. I thought I could go the same way. Oh, I could. Okay. Poke Park. No. What is Poke Park? Hey, Bobby, how's it going, man? Flower is wilted. Well, Suikaji, if you want to stream, do it for you. Don't do it for the people to watch because, as you can see from my channel, I'm lucky if I get like 15 people watching me at almost 3,000 subscribers. So do it for you because YouTube has really gone downhill as far as small channels go. Eventually, people will watch. It's just about being patient and getting through the nobody watching phase. Okay, I definitely don't know what I'm doing. We'll figure it out. And also keep in mind, if you're gonna play like underrated rare games or like underrated uncommon games, a lot of people don't watch those. I have a couple of YouTube friends who only stream like unknown games, and not a lot of people watch, and they get really upset about it. And sometimes you may not want to play the game, but if you want the views, you gotta play games that may not be your favorite. But if you're playing games that are your favorite, it's for you to have fun, so the numbers shouldn't count. Join the dark side. Okay, cool, we got here. %70 of your streams have been Mario Maker 2 viewer levels, so people expect exactly, and it's hard to change once you kind of set what you do on your channel. It's really hard to change it, so that's another thing to be prepared for.
Oh, and who's this?
Hi there.
Oh, you speak English. So then, obviously you're not related to Tarzan. Are you here to study the gorillas?
highly doubtful.
Sora! Goofy! Donald!
Oh yeah, they're still mad at each other.
A circus of clowns. Not much use for hunting gorillas.
Mr. Clayton, we're studying them, not hunting them. This is research. Well, the more the merrier.
I haven't heard anything
Do
about the
make
new Star
yourselves
Wars
at
game.
home.
I gotta look that up.
Well, anyway, I'm staying. Huh?
Sora, look what we found. Look at this.
I don't actually know if this sounds like Sora. I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it, guys. You're gonna hear double voice for a second. Hello. Hello.
Whoa! What's that? Yeah, that's close enough.
That sounds like if you guys ever watched Labyrinth.
Don't go that way. Never go that way. I said hello, but that's close enough.
Dude, I'm playing right now. I'm not gonna open up Discord to look at quotes. It's a gummy block. It's the same stuff used to build our ship.
So that means...
I'm so good at this. For now.
Fine, I'll let you tag along. For now.
Hey, Ursula. How have you been? Nice to see you. How's life? How are things going? I am doing well. I'm keeping busy. I'm not in school anymore. I had to take the year off. But I'm in a musical. This weekend is my closing weekend. I've been doing it for I've been working on the show for about 3 months. Show's been running for 3 weeks, so right at the end. It's nice to see you, though. Mythic shot. I don't know if this voice works, but we'll try.
Apparently, Tarzan was raised in the jungle by gorillas. Communicating with him still isn't easy, but he's learning.
So he was speaking gorilla back there.
Ah, that's right. You're looking for your friends?
He said Riku and Kairi are here, and one word I couldn't understand.
Why don't we try this? We'll show Tarzan some slides and see if any of them match that word. Oh, what happened to the slides?
I mean, if people enjoyed Lego Fallen Order, I'd say yeah. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, so for me it's kind of like whatever either way. But I want people to have video games they like, so I'm down. Oh, nice. Nice. What kind of work are you guys doing? If you don't mind me asking, if you don't want to share, that's cool. Goku, nice to see you. Hello. Welcome. Ooh, Uncharted style game. Huh. Yeah, I would try a Star Wars game that's like Uncharted style. I'd be down for that. Like I said, I don't know anything about it, so I have to make some research to find out. But, I mean, I'd give it a chance. I wouldn't say no. Okay, can I see how many slides I've got? Item. Slide 2 and 4. 3 and 6. So 2, 3, 4. I'm missing 1 and 5. Not my dream job, but it helps a lot for the cash. The monkeys work for Amazon in one of the warehouses. Oh, nice! Nice. Yeah, they just recently messaged here about an hour away from me. There's a new warehouse that's open, and they're hiring. Did I say they messaged me? I didn't mean to say they messaged me, but there was a message I saw where they were offering a job. And a call center. Oh, that takes so much patience. I worked at a call center for a while. I only lasted about 4 months. I couldn't do it. It's so stressful. Like, I couldn't handle it. Whoa.
Come on! Come on! See ya! Fire!
But that's awesome. I'm glad that things are kind of settling down for you guys and that you guys have been able to move. I'm still living in the same place. I've been here for a while now. It's been a trying time. We've so our landlord, we had like a terrible landlord, and we have this new landlord. So the old guy sold the place to this new guy. And this poor new guy has gone through like so much trouble with this place. And recently, he got in trouble because he didn't have the permits to be doing construction on the apartment. And so he had to stop everything he was doing. But the problem is that the heat in the place is like the old-fashioned like oil radiators. And they shut it off when he bought the place. The gas company shut it off because they said it wasn't up to standard, so it wasn't legal to use. So my landlord was planning to put in full air conditioning and new like fan heats and stuff, like forced air heat or whatever, and because he's now been told to stop, and it's been about a month and a half, almost 2 months since they told him to stop, he wasn't able to do what he expected, and now it's cold here, so the poor guy has to pay somebody to come and fix the radiator, to deal with the radiator, to deal with the rest of the winter before he can get working on putting in air conditioning and stuff. So it's just like it's been really cold here. The last couple of days have been warm, but it's been really cold. We have a couple of space heaters that we're like relying on to keep us warm until he gets the radiator fixed. Supposedly tomorrow somebody's coming. But the guy's really cool. He finally gave me a driveway, so now I have somewhere to park my car. And he's been really chilled out about everything. So eventually there is going to be a bunch of upgrades done, so we're going to be moving around for a bit, but still within the same building, so hopefully things aren't so stressful. But yeah, it was a nightmare. But this guy is a cakewalk compared to the last landlord. The last landlord was a scumbag. So we're just glad that we're dealing with somebody who actually cares. Because when it started getting cold, we messaged him, and within like 4 days, he showed up with a giant space heater to help. But because our apartment it's in a big old house. It's like a 150-year-old house, and so we're on the second floor, and it's been converted into apartments. And the problem is that the way that it's built is it's all rooms. So like the living room is an enclosed room, the bedrooms are all enclosed, the kitchen is enclosed. So the space heater can't get the heat to all the rooms. So we have it basically sitting in the hallway and trying to like leave all the doors open so the heat kind of circulates a bit. It's bearable, but it's not ideal. You still have to wear like a sweater, and you have to have socks on and everything when you're inside, because like it's still pretty cold. But the girl upstairs called the police on my landlord because she said that it was too cold and that he was doing nothing about it, even though he gave her 2 space heaters. He gave us 1 large one, he gave her 2 small ones. But he still gave her 2 space heaters, and technically she's paying rent for a room. She's not paying for the whole apartment. So it's like, why would you call the police for a landlord-tenant situation when you go to the government for that? You don't go to the police. Second of all, he gave us space heaters, so he's doing what he can while he repairs the radiator. Like, she's a complete trash person, so she's a headache. But the poor landlord's doing whatever he can to try to make things a little bit more livable. SWSH, I mean, no idea. I have no idea what that means. Yeah, and that's the thing. This house has the original windows and the original radiators from when they built the house 150 years ago. So it's all really like beat up, right? So the when the radiators are working, yeah, the house stays pretty warm because the old landlord had them running. and he hadn't had them inspected or anything, so he just kind of jimmy rigged it to continue working. And so we had heat, but the problem with the old landlord was he lived in the building, and so he would leave and he had control of the heat of the whole house. So he would just turn off the radiators when he wasn't home. So sometimes he'd be gone for the weekend and we would have just no heat at all. So it was horrible because we would be freezing and there was nothing we could do. And the windows are super old, so they're super drafty. We've put plastic bags over it and like sealed them to try to hold in some of the heat into the house. But within the next 2 or 3 weeks, they're supposed to have window guys come in and replace all of the windows. So that's going to help a whole lot more. And then once we get the radiators going, it should be okay. Our floors are going to maintain cold because the building, the apartment underneath us has been gutted, so there's no insulation whatsoever. So our floors are going to remain cold until they can continue working and start filling in the ceiling, or our floor. But at least if we have radiators and sealed windows, we should be okay for the winter. But right now it's pretty rough. And we've got in our living room giant bay windows, so putting plastic over those is a huge undertaking, which we haven't bothered with. There's also an old door. There used to be like a deck above the porch out in front. So they have like the porch with the roof, and then that roof had another porch on it before. And it started to break down, so they shut it off and they sealed the door. But the door is also old and rickety and leaks a bunch of air in, so like the living room is not the funnest place to sit in. But hopefully they'll be fixing that soon enough. Hey, Devontae, how's it going, man? How are you? Yeah, the poor landlord has, like, he bought this place and he was lied to left, right, and center. When he bought it, the old owner told him that it was a triplex, so 3 different apartments in one building. And in our region, legally, you can have one more apartment than what you were registered under the government. So, like, if I register it as a duplex, I could turn one more apartment in the basement. But the problem was that it was registered as a duplex. So he had 3 apartments, the main floor, the second floor, and then the top floor. And he was going to build a 4th one in the basement. When they came and investigated, they found out it was a duplex, which is my apartment and the apartment upstairs. So he had the downstairs apartment and he was building in the basement. So now he's got to deal with the fines involved with building an extra apartment without registering it, not having the permits to build inside the house. And like, now he's fighting it because he bought the house under the impression that it was a triplex when he was lied to. So the poor guy is just like in and out of court, and he's like having so much trouble with this place. But he's always been really cool with us, so like we're sticking it through until he's done, because he's a nice guy, so we're dealing with it. And that's exactly it. That's exactly it. We've got a bunch of like little space heaters that we've been putting in the rooms and stuff. I've been wearing, long pants and sweaters all the time, and thankfully our blankets are really thick, so at nighttime we're not cold. It's just getting out of bed in the morning that's horrible. But oh yeah, the old landlord was horrible. Long story short, when we rented this place, well, we didn't rent it. Alana rented it. When she was gonna move in, he told us it was a 2-bedroom, and that she could move in, and that within 2 weeks, the 1-bedroom was gonna be done because he had gutted it because it was like all rotten and stuff inside. So he had gutted it to fix it. So within 2 weeks, he was gonna have it repaired. When she moved in, he told her that he was wrong. It's not gonna be 2 weeks. It's gonna be a month. But he wants to write in the lease that it's going to be 2 months just to give himself time, because you never know, something might go wrong or whatever. So Alana agreed. 8 months later, Alana was still sleeping in the living room because the bedroom wasn't done, and Nora needed a bedroom, so she had the master bedroom, and Alana was sleeping in the living room. 8 months. 8 months. And 3 of those months, not once did he come work in the apartment. Then he freaked out on us when the 5-year-old called him out for lying because he told her to her face that he was going to have her room ready before Christmas. New Year's came and he hadn't been up. And so when he said, "I'm going to finish your room this weekend," she said, "Are you lying or are you telling the truth?" And he yelled at us, saying that we were raising a child who was rude. But he was lying to her. So she just called him out on lying. We didn't say anything. And when she did say that, we say that's not how you speak to adults, obviously. But if you lie to a child and they call you a liar, they're not being rude. This is how this guy was. And his excuse for everything was, "I'm going through a divorce, so I'm just having a hard time right now." Except if you did what you needed to do, you would be getting rent money, and it would help you with paying for the things for your divorce. And because you were going through your divorce, we gave you the 2 months to work on the room. 8 months is inexcusable when we're paying you rent for a 2-bedroom. Oh, and then he said, well, you guys shouldn't be complaining because you still have a 1-bedroom apartment. We rented a 2-bedroom. Like, this guy was a scumbag. So we were so happy when this new guy took. Exactly, Devontae. Exactly. It was a huge headache. It was such a huge headache. So when he sold the place, we took him to the government, like we took him to court before he sold the place, and because of just how slow the court system is, we ended up going to court after the place was sold. And his defense was, they're just getting revenge on me because I sold the place without telling them, and they're probably going to have to move out. One, no, we registered 2 months before you even told us you were selling the place. Two, even if we are moving, we're still owed for the last 8 or 9 months we've been living in a living room. So, like, the guy was just garbage. But yeah, that's pretty much my life. Things are pretty good now. So basically, he said was, be happy that we gave you. Yeah, pretty much. But besides that, life is good. I'm performing on Saturday. I'm going to have an agent come watch me, which is exciting. I'm not expecting anything out of it, but it's exciting to know that an agent is going to come and watch me. And I'm working, and that's about it. You know, life is life. Yeah. Apparently, he was squatting downstairs. So when they sold the place, he stayed for like a month after everything was signed over, and the new landlord had found out. So he ended up, like, letting him know he was coming to investigate. And then the dude had to take off, left all his stuff on the neighbor's front lawn because he didn't have anywhere to go. Like, this guy was such a scumbag. Like, he was just a garbage person. What's the play? I'm doing the Rocky Horror Show. Okay, so I am looking for these slides. I better actually play play for the stream about video games. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's anything here. I did, Goku, I did. That sounds terrible. I mean, when I was in college, I lived in a place where the ceiling actually collapsed. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. I lived with 7 different people, so there was 8 of us living in this house. It was a college house. And we were all out, and when we got home, the ceiling in the living room had completely collapsed. The I-beams and everything had come down. And the dude never fixed it. And that was at the end of our lease, so I had like 2 more months to go before I was out, but for 2 months, he didn't fix it. He didn't do anything. And nobody ever spent time in the living room, but imagine somebody would have been in there and would have gotten hurt. I'll show you. I'll show you who I'm playing as. I'll show you. I should have a picture of it, I hope. Stupid phone. I don't know if I have it saved. Here, I'll just look it up here. I don't know if it'll be able to be visible on camera. Can you tell who I am? The wig is different. Yeah, and in Canada we have a lot of rights. There's a ton of rights here, but when I was in college, I didn't really care. I was going to leave that place soon anyway. And here, we had a lot of rights, but we were trying to be nice to this guy and not give him a headache. We were just trying to just give us our apartment. But once it got to 8 months, that's when we started fighting. We're like, no, we're done. And so we ended up getting money back and everything, and it was fine. But it was still not what we wanted. Now, this new guy's taken over. We still have rights, but he's been really good with us, so we're okay with it. I am, Ursula. I am. How'd you do, I? See, you've met my. Right? Yeah, and this guy, we were nice to him because, I mean, he was going through a divorce, and we get it. It's tough, but he was milking the fact that he was going through a divorce. All right, see you later, Cake. Yeah, and we had documented everything, but it was the fact that he wrote into the lease. So he told us, I'm going to write into the lease that I'm going to need 2 months. Then he put that the latest it would be done by would be December, and that he would remove $100 every month that it was late. But then it got to the point where we reached December and he still wasn't done, and then he was refusing to take off anymore because the contract said he had until December. And so he was just like, no, you still have to pay me the minimum amount. And so then that's when we decided to fight. I was like, no, we're not going to pay you for stuff you haven't done. Eventually he had to come and he had to actually repair the place. They didn't do a good job at all. They did the minimal amount to fix what needed to be fixed. They didn't even paint the walls or anything. There's like white patches all over my walls. The flooring is still like being held on by screws. Like it was a really, really shoddy job. You know, our front stoop that has like the stairwell, there's no lights there, so at nighttime it's impossible to like find your keys and stuff. It's a huge pain in the butt. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, Ursula. It's been I did the role before 4 or 5 years ago, but it was nice to get back into it, and this cast is incredibly talented, so it's been really nice to do it with such a strong cast. The last times I did it, there were actors that were strong, but the whole cast wasn't. This time, the whole cast is really strong, so it's really cool to do the show and know that everybody is going to be impressing people. That's why I'm hoping that the agent will come and be impressed by me. They did a review, and in the review they said that they were impressed by me, so that was nice. Yeah, it shouldn't be an excuse, but that's what he used, and the judge didn't let him get away with it, but it was still a huge hassle. This new guy is really cool, though. He's been really awesome about everything. Like, even to the point where he's working downstairs, and he's agreed to finish downstairs, allow us to move downstairs, then he's going to do the other 2 apartments, and when he's done, he's going to allow us to choose what apartment we want to live in. So, it's pretty cool. Oh, people can't park here either. So, on my street, there's a lot of driveways, but there's a lot of street parking because there's not enough driveways for all the houses. But you have people that, like, right in front of my house, there used to be enough for 2 cars to fit. 2 smaller sedans, you know, like I'm talking Honda Civics, Toyota Corollas, like that size. You could fit 2 of them. You would get people that would come in like a Hyundai Accent and park right in the middle, so nobody could park in front or behind them, and that 1 car is taking up 2 spaces. And then across the street, you'd be able to get 4 cars in, and sometimes you'd get 2 of those jerks that would take up all 4 spaces. It was such a pain, but my landlord put in a driveway, and he's gonna put in a driveway in the back as well, so that all the tenants can have parking. And then he even told us, he goes, you guys are living here, he goes, and you're gonna continue living here, because you guys got the front driveway. It's the easiest driveway to get into, and you're already here, so that's your driveway. It's like, oh, thank God. But yeah, it's a pain parking here. Oh yeah, people are totally selfish. People are totally selfish. Like, it's oh yeah, and I used to leave notes on the cars. I used to like write a note and I put it right on their dashboard.
Those darn kids!
Hey, Alana. Okay, so where were the last 2 be? Maybe back in this way? Your dad took 4 spots? He's a jerk. Yeah, this landlord's cool. He's actually doing what he needs to do. He's putting in a lot of work. He's gonna fully like remodel all the apartments. He's even gonna replace like the main door that we all enter from to put like an electric fob in. He's doing quite a bit. Now, Has it gone smoothly? No. And he's hired a couple of really scummy people, so he's had some headaches with how much work has been done. Like, there was one point where about a month and a half, nothing was done. Later, I found out that he had been paying a guy, but he was a crackhead. So he was just taking the money and disappearing. It wasn't doing the work. So when the landlord finally came and checked it out, he came to the realization that he was paying for stuff that wasn't getting done. See? I'm not the only one that thinks she's scummy. The upstairs girl. She'll literally... How do I get out of here? Oh. She'll literally call us to complain about something for the landlord. It's like, we have nothing to do with the landlord. We're not the landlord. We're tenants. Like, she'll call us and be like, do you know when the washer's gonna be fixed? Why are you calling me? Call the landlord. That's what he's there for. Oh yeah, word of mouth is incredibly powerful. So basically, he had hired this guy because... So my landlord owns a bunch of properties. But they're not in this city. They're in a different city. So he has a contractor that does work out there, and he was working on one of his buildings. So when he bought this place, he hired just a guy that was living in his apartment that was a contractor or was trying to start his own contracting business. And he was just gutting it. He wasn't actually building anything. He was just going to gut it so then the new contractor could come, or the proper contractor could come and build it properly. And he just wasn't. So he ended up, throwing away money at this guy. And now his proper contractor's coming and actually doing the work. No, because she'll get in altercations with us. She'll full out argue with us. But she'll come down and complain about things to us that we have nothing to do with. Like the one day we caught her leaving garbage on the front deck. And then she said it wasn't her. And then when the landlord came, he left tags for the garbage. Because here in our city, we can only put one bag of garbage per family on the curb. And you can buy tags, but there's only a certain amount that you can buy every month. Or every 6 months or whatever. So he bought a bunch for her to get rid of her garbage. And he gave us some. And he goes, here's some tags. He goes, here's all the tags. You can give them to her or put them in her mailbox or whatever. So we put them in her mailbox. Then she comes and knocks on our door. And says, where are my tags? And we said, they're in your mailbox. And she's like, why would you put them in there? Why wouldn't you give them to me? Because we're not your landlord. Because it's not our responsibility. You have a mailbox. Check your mailbox. Or she'll take the mail out of her mailbox and put it in our mailbox with her own mail in it. Like, she's ridiculous. Oh, it's so sad. The one day she had her family staying upstairs. So she has run of the whole apartment upstairs. She's only paying for a bedroom, but she has the whole apartment upstairs. It's a 3-bedroom. And she had her family staying with her, and they stayed with her for like a week. During that week, they would leave their front door open, and they cook a lot of curry. So it was stinking up the place with their door wide open while they're listening to music and chatting and talking. And I'm not talking in the middle of the day. I'm talking 11:30 at night. They have their door open, playing music and yelling and screaming and whatever. So the one day, Alana goes upstairs and closes their door, and they open it again. So she goes upstairs again and tells them, my daughter's asleep. It is 11:30. Please be quiet. The man's response, my daughter lives here. So what? We're not saying you're not allowed to be here. We're just saying, shut the hell up. Our kid is sleeping. It is 11:30 at night. And his response, my daughter lives here. Like, this is how ignorant these people are that live upstairs. Yeah, and her dad was doing some kind of construction upstairs. So, like, banging away like crazy. Okay, I don't know where the last tag is gonna... Where the last two are gonna be. Exactly, and that was exactly it. It's like, we're not saying you're not allowed to be here. Be here all you want. We don't care. Just shut up. It's 11:30 at night, and a 6-year-old child is sleeping because she has to go to school. Yeah, the noise ordinance. Yeah, I seriously have no idea what I'm doing right now. Exactly, Ninja. Exactly. Just because your life is a mess doesn't mean you can make my life a mess. Ah. I've had that happen where like I try to say something to somebody and they think I'm flirting with them and say I'm not flirting with you. I'm being polite. I'm just being nice to you. That's all I'm doing. I'm just not being a rude jerk. Select jump on to grab a vine, then swing to the next one by selecting jump next. Vines will break if you hang on them for too long. Okay. I'm trying. It's not working. Oh, I have to press X. That was really awkward. Is that it? I mean, I think I would count it as egotistical to think that people are flirting with you just because they're nice to you. You have such a big ego that you think that people have to be hitting on you. Okay, there's another one. I saw it. Oh, there's two of them. Awesome. Okay, that's all of them. What's wrong, Sora?
What? Nothing.
Oh man, I don't think I have an echo for that one. Oh well, whatever.
This place just looks like so familiar. But how? I've never been off my island.
Well, Tarzan?
Where are my friends, Riku and Kairi?
Words aren't my strong suit. Well, conceited is
Hey,
along
I
the same
thought-
lines as
That
egotistical.
leaves just one place. Young man, we've been in this jungle for some time now. But we have yet to encounter these friends of yours.
That's not a very
I'd
good
wager
voice
they're
level.
with the gorillas, but Tarzan refuses to take us to them.
Really, Mr. Clayton? Tarzan wouldn't hide.
Then take
Yeah,
us there.
arrogant, yeah.
Take us to the gorillas. Gorillas.
Hey, Gina, how are you?
Tarzan, are you sure?
That took way longer than needed.
Kerchak.
Kerchak?
He must be the leader. Perfect. I'll go along as an escort. After all, the jungle is a dangerous place.
Exactly, Mandarin. Exactly. And I'm good, Gina. I am really good. Wandering around, wasting time talking a whole lot more than I should be. Should be playing. But you know me, I can't go without chatting away.
Come on!
I don't know if this is the way I'm supposed to be going, but this is where we're going. Tarzan, how do I know where to go? Oh no, that's the wrong button. Oh no. No, stop it. I'm of the same mindset. I think talking is a lot more interesting than just playing video games. Unless you're really, really insanely good at the game, then you can get away with not saying anything. But I know I should be playing at least a little bit. Gorilla. Where's this? Hippo's Lagoon. Tell me where to go, Jane. This isn't like Resident Evil. I can save all I want here. And don't worry, guys. We are going to go back and beat Resident Evil 7. And in case you guys were wondering, yeah, I totally made myself sick playing that. I was playing Resident Evil, and I was looking straight up and spinning in circles for like an hour. I made myself really, really sick. I had to go stand outside in the rain to make myself feel better. And eventually, it passed. But we will go back and do it. I may do that part without VR just to get past it. That boss battle was horrible. But we're at the end of the game, so we're almost done with Resident Evil 7 in Madhouse. I'll be super proud once we beat Madhouse. Find research note number 1. Potion is in the pot and ready. Light it. Oh, light the stove.
See ya!
There. I tried.
Fire!
Oh, here we go.
Fire!
Cooking ready. Obtained high potion. Cool. A more majestic queen day by day. The worst part of it all, Crispy, is as the kid gets bigger, worse sicknesses come because you catch it from all the other kids. Oh, seriously, you're back?
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Where do I go though? How do I find the friggin' monkey people? Where's Gorilla Town? Show me it. Well, besides my show, I've got nothing planned. I'm gonna take Sunday to actually, you know, be a Sunday and do nothing. I'm gonna just relax and chill out. It's gonna be cool. Gorilla. Yeah, the gorillas. The monkey people. Oh wait, do I need to put Tarzan in my party so he can show me? I'm sad that my show's almost over, but I'm excited for it to be over because it'll be nice to have a bit more free time. I am planning to audition for another show, so sorry to disappoint, but I am planning to do another show, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna get involved in the show, like if they're actually gonna cast me or anything. We'll see. Whoa. I don't know where the gorillas are, guys. Man, I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh, okay. Oh, nice, Devontae. That's awesome. Really crispy? Awesome. I don't know if I'll be able to watch because it's going to be insanely busy over here, but if I can, I'll try to stop in. Nice. Yeah, they did karaoke last weekend with my cast. I never go out though. My ex-girlfriend's in the cast. I don't really want to hang out with her. She tries to always be really buddy-buddy with me, and I'm just not like... I ain't feeling it. Like last weekend, she, oh, whoa. She, had her family come see the show. And... Oh, okay. She had the family... No. She had her family come see the show. And then... After the show... and her boyfriend come see the show. And then after the show... She waited for me with her family and sent one of the castmates to come get me because she wanted to see me and her family wanted to see me. It's like, no. I'm your ex-boyfriend. my connection to your family is gone. And I don't want to talk to your boyfriend. What are you doing? So it's like they have a cast. They're having a cast party on Saturday. I'm not even going to that. Oh, we're on Twitch? Okay. Yeah, YouTube's a big mess. YouTube is a big mess. But I stopped using Twitch. At least for now. Things on Twitch aren't much better right now. At least I found. So I figured I would just stick here for now and see where things go. Because I guess... So Mixer picked up two really big Twitch streamers. And apparently just recently... YouTube picked up a really big Twitch streamer, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, she's in the play, and like she tries to always be buddy with me, which is fine. Like, we don't have to be rude to each other or anything. That's cool. But she tries to act like we're like best friends, and so like I don't know, like, so I have to change during the show. I have to change costumes. I have to go from one complete costume, including wig and everything, to a totally different costume. I need help doing that. More than anything, just somebody holding a light. There are 3 people in the back who are helping 3 actors change in the back. And she jumped up and volunteered to help me. And it's like, why would you want to see me pretty much wearing nothing? Go help somebody else. Let one of the other people help. Like, come on. Like, it's really uncomfortable. And she'll do things like she'll put the light in between her chest and like make comments and stuff. And it's just like get out of here. I don't want to deal with this stuff. And so it's like at the cast party, I know, because I know her boyfriend. Him and I were friends. So it's just one of those things where it's like, I know at the cast party it'll just be her and him constantly wanting to hang out with me because none of the cast like him. Most of the cast doesn't like her, but he knows me and she knows me, so they're gonna feel comfortable hanging out with me. And it's like I don't want to hang out with you guys, and I'd rather just avoid the cast party mainly for that reason. She doesn't. Her thing is she likes guys to want her, and she hates the fact that I don't want her. Like, so I've been engaged for over a year now, and the cast knows I'm engaged, but I haven't gone out of my way to tell her I'm engaged because I don't have to tell her anything about my life. But I don't hide it. Like, I'll be in the room saying, like, you know, my fiance this and my fiance that, because the cast didn't know Alana. So I wasn't going to call her Alana, I was just calling her my fiance. And I guess they went to dinner the one day. We had 2 shows in one day on the Saturday, and they all went to dinner in between the shows. I didn't. And one of the cast members brought up my girlfriend, saying that they really liked her. And then she's like, he has a girlfriend? And then he's like, well, actually, it's his fiance. And apparently she was like super shocked. And not shocked in like the, oh, wow. It was one of those like, oh, wow. Like one of those kind of moments. And then the very first moment she saw me afterwards, like most people, when I found out she had a boyfriend, I didn't run up to her and go, you have a boyfriend? For me, it was like, oh, she has a boyfriend. Okay, whatever. She like went out of her way to find me at the rehearsal or at the beginning of the show, the very next show, and like pushed her way through some of the castmates and was like, you have a fiance? How come I didn't know? Why do you need to know about my personal life? Why do I need to go out of my way to get your approval about me being engaged? Like, what does that have to do with you? She just likes to be wanted. See, Alana wants to go because she wants to like rub it in her face that we're together and stuff. But for me, it's just I don't want to deal with having to be nice to them because her boyfriend has never done anything bad to me. So I have no reason to dislike him. I mean, I kind of dislike him because he ruined one of my birthdays, but I don't have any reason to dislike him. But it's her boyfriend. I don't want to hang out with my ex-girlfriend and her boyfriend, you know? Especially when she goes out of her way to try to like be flirty with me and stuff. And then I don't want to one, deal with him watching her do that and then try to turn it around like I'm flirting with her or something. And two, she's, from what I've heard, she's become pretty open, you know, polyamorous and all that. So I don't want them to get that idea with me. So I'd rather avoid the whole situation. And it's just gonna ruin my night. So I'd rather just finish the show, give my goodbye hugs to everybody, shed a few tears with the cast, and then leave. If she liked it, she should have put a ring on it. Right? That's exactly it, right? She had me. I don't care what happens now, because we're not together.
Kerchak, please listen to me.
I've got a wonderful woman in my life. I don't need the approval of one that was not wonderful.
I know the nesting grounds are secret, but I trust them. You see, I want to help them because, well, they need us.
Oh, did you get that?
Kerchak! Kerchak.
And exactly, Gina. I don't own them anything. But yeah, she... but when the castmate told me, they're like, oh my god, you should have seen her face. Like, he's the one that pointed out. He's like, she had one of those moments of like, oh, he's engaged. Oh, that's good for him. He's like, she had a moment where she like kind of let her guard down. I'm like, that's hilarious. Mashroor, hello, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. It's going really well. How are you doing? Is that Sora or is that Goof? Oh, he seems sort of distracted by something. I can't do Donald, guys, for all those of you just popping in. That's my Donald. Oh no! We're back here again. Exactly, Gina. And for me, it's just one of those things. She was somebody in my life. I don't need to go out of my way to be petty towards her or show anything to her, because in my mind, that's just showing that I care. And I don't. She can do whatever she wants. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing with my life. It has nothing to do with her, and she's going to have no effect on my life. She had a chance to have an effect on my life. She didn't want it. I found something better. So I don't want to go out of my way. The way she goes out of her way to get my attention and to do things in my direction that make it very obvious she wants my attention, I don't want to have that effect on her. No, let her do what she wants. I'm gonna move on. Well, and that's the funny thing. What Alana says is true. A lot of my castmates don't like her. She pretends to be nerdy, and she's not. And she brought her boyfriend, and he insulted the cast, so they all got really upset about it. You were so behind. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's it. She always had this thing that she would say, I'm a nerd by proxy. And what she would mean is that she was a nerd because the people she hung around with were nerds. But it's like, that's not how it works, because that would mean that I'm a doctor because I work with doctors. No. No, that's not how it works. You're either a nerd or you're not. You took an elective course for your nerdship card? Oh. Come on. Crispy said the exact same thing. I'm pretty stuck right now too. I'm hoping that I'll eventually find it. I do have a walkthrough open right now, but that's just because I don't know what I'm doing here. But I swear the rest of the game I haven't used it. How do I get to the treehouse? Hey, look at all those vines. I feel like I should be able to go that way. There we go. No! Oh, I think that was the vine that climbed up to the treehouse. What was the last cutscene? It was when Tarzan talked to the monkey people, and they pretty much ignored him and walked away. He asked them to help us, and they said nothing and walked away. Okay, I got here again. Okay, this is exactly where we fell off last. There's the vines. Right here. I know I beat this because I beat the game already. I beat it way, way back, but I don't remember it at all. But yeah, guys, they recorded the show, so I am hoping to show you guys a few clips of it. I can't show you the whole show because we'll get in trouble, but I want to show you guys a few clips just so you guys can see the musical that I was in and how I sang and stuff.
What's the big
Wait, Kerchak, please.
I hope the rest of it's easier than the beginning part. Maybe not easier, but less complicated.
You don't understand. I was only trying to. A snake slithered by. You see, I saved that poor gorilla's life.
You're not needed. No, poor Donald. We need him for comic relief for how stupid he is. My favorite, like, classic Disney stuff is the classic Donald, classic Goofy. You know when Goofy used to do the workout videos? Or, like, teaching you how to drive on the freeway? You guys ever see those? Those were fantastic. My favorite Donald ones are the ones where he's the park ranger and he would, like, deal with the bear, or he would deal with Chip and Dale. Yeah, I found number 2 really confusing. I didn't find number 1 so confusing, but I played it a long time ago, so my brain is older now, so I find things way more confusing now. Oh, I didn't want to go to Climbing Tree. This is where I came from. The first Kingdom Hearts sucks because I really can't get into it to play part 2. Yeah, I struggled with number 2. I couldn't get into number 2. But I'm hoping that will change now that I'm older. Atlantica, is that the Under the Sea one? Is that one? I played Birth by Sleep, but Death by Sleep, something by Sleep. I played that one. Ow.
Come on.
Okay, so we're in the right spot. We're in the right spot. This is still considered the tutorial stage. Oh man, I'm getting my butt kicked here. Park Ranger, first you take the paper. Oh my gosh! First you take the trash, you put it in the bag, boom, boom. Then you put it back, then you put it back, boom, boom. That one? I know exactly which one you're talking about. Oh, it's not people. Drop down the hook. Oh, okay. You wouldn't consider it a tutorial stage? Okay, well at least I'm past the tutorial part. That's one of my favorite voices, and I use it sometimes. I can't do it exactly like him. But this voice, because you know,
He's the one. First you take a trash, put it in your bag, boom, boom.
I love that voice.
How could you do such a thing?
Now, Miss Porter, as I told you, I was not aiming at the gorilla.
You are not to go near the gorillas again.
Oh, because of one mishap. Come now. Huh?
Hey, Red Raven, how's it going?
What am I doing with these imbeciles? Blasted gorillas! I'll hunt down every last one of them. I'll track them down somehow. I'll stake my life on it. Hmm? Hmm?
We're gonna save because I don't want to do any of that again. Jacob, how you doing, man? How's life?
Heartless!
Do I have to fight my whole way back to that monkey area again? I guess we gotta fight them in each area. Except for here. Oh, they're back.
Come on! Come on!
Ow!
Come on!
Hey, Floating Rabbit, how's it going? Welcome.
Come on!
Skyrim. Oh, man. I couldn't get into that game until I played it in VR. Then I probably put in like 15 hours. I didn't beat it. I didn't come anywhere near beating it. Because it was during the time that like I lost my job and had to move and stuff, but yeah, Skyrim in VR is awesome. Let's go. Oh, I can't bring him up. I need to give him magics.
Come on!
Donald is totally faking it. Now, okay, Donald. Defensive magic constantly, regular attacks frequently, defensive magic frequently, HP items only in emergencies. Okay. But I can't, like, level them up. Like, if I level them up, I can't, dive and evade attack pressing square while moving. Mr. Cartoon Movie Maker, welcome to the Retro Squad, welcome to the family, welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for subscribing, I really appreciate that. Probably. I don't know what ingredients do, though. I don't know much about this game. That's okay. So that's it here, right? I have to get up on the to the vine area. Is that what? Okay. It scared you? Oh man! If you're ever here for a jump scare, it's so much worse. Oh no! Oh! Free jump scare. No. No free jump scares. No heart attacks for free. Although Alana's gotten me pretty good for free a few times. She'll walk into the room and just scare me. I don't have to fight these guys, but I want to level up. Wait. Oh, I can't. Whoa, there's regular Heartless.
Come on!
God, I feel so bad hitting that monkey. I agree. Yeah, I think I have to get back to the mines, up to like the trees and stuff. We've leveled up a couple of times though, so let's just move. There's a couple of games that do that, where you're just like, is that the sound effect you're making? Really? That's what you chose out of all the sound effects? don't know if it's this one or the other vine area. Maybe it's the other vine area. Ah! Hurry up, go down. Agree with what? I don't know, something I read. Oh, you're the way the Sora dies. Is salt and pepper considered a topping? I think it's a condiment or a spice, maybe. It doesn't let me climb those. What? Back to the camp. The heartless are not deep in the jungle. Okay. Along the bouncy wild, the sniper wild. These heartless look like monkeys. Fight them off with gummy piece. Then fight them off at the bamboo thicket. Then again at the cliff. If that's done, go back to the hippo's lagoon and all the way up to the climbing trees. Fight the heartless that are there. Now go to the treehouse and fight the last round of heartless. I got most of them. I didn't get that one. I couldn't reach it. I tried for a bit and I gave up. Oh! Okay, I don't know what happened earlier, why he didn't make it, but we made it that time. No! Ah! This is super frustrating, guys. Smacking their booties. Exactly. I hope I'm going the right way. It would really suck if I went this whole way just to end up in the wrong place. Oh. Oh, wow. If we fall again, I'll go for it. Climbing trees, here we go. I'm definitely not looking to like 100% it or anything. I just want to see what the story is so I can get to number 3, because I really want to play number 3. Oh, Mandarin. You're too much. Whistles innocently. You are. I will agree with that. You are. Guess that's all I needed to do. I didn't mean to go this way. I thought if I just jumped down, I was going to lead me to the camp. Guess not. When I was a kid, I went to El Salvador for a while. I was there for like a month, and I stayed with my aunt and my grandmother, the grandmother that I took care of. I stayed with her, and my aunt had a PlayStation. Was it a PlayStation 2? Maybe it was a PlayStation 2. I can't remember. And we played Tarzan. Now make your way to the bamboo thicket. Is this bamboo thicket? I can't remember. Bamboo thicket. Hey, Mr. FOV! How you doing, man? But yeah, my cousin, he was pretty young, and when I went, English still wasn't very well spoken out there. And uh-oh. I'm still online, so I don't know what happened. My chat disappeared for some reason. I don't know what happened. My chat disappeared. I'll just open it here. Apparently, chat stopped working, so that's cool. But yeah, I don't know why it's not working, but anyways, I can see it on YouTube. So he used to watch. I want to see if I can find it. Dang it, I can't find the scene. But there's a scene. It's when Tantor and them, or the monkey, I don't know, whatever the monkey's name is trying to get rid of Tarzan, and they disappear. And then all the monkeys see her, and they're like, hey, there you are. And she's like, I had a little pest control problem, but it's all taken care of. And then child Tarzan pops out and goes, hi, guys. And my cousin didn't know English, but he played the game, and it was in English. And he's like, look, I can speak English. He would say that in Spanish, obviously. He'd be like, I can speak English. And then he would quote the scene. And it'd be like, bida bida bush control problem, but salt like a scarfs. Hi, guys. Where is it? And it's like, what is that? And then he'd be like, you need to get a hair. An elephant hair. And the level was called Elephant Hair Dare. And he used to read that. And so he'd be like, Sabah elephant hardar. That was his English. I'm always gonna remember that. Hey, Ryan, how's it going, man? How are you? Pop out the chat. Oh, looks like the chat might be working again. I don't know, it popped up for a second there. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, the classic Tarzan video game. Yeah, he did the hand motions and everything. Like, it was hilarious. He was like this little kid. He was probably like 9 or 10 at the time, and I was like 15. Yeah, that game was crazy. And I remember my cousin, like the PlayStation was his, right? But I remember the one time I woke up, my aunt she loved to goof around. So the one time she put like a scary mask on a doll and laid it next to me in bed. So when I would wake up, I would see it and I would freak out, and I did. But the one time it was like 1 in the afternoon. And no, it was earlier. It was probably like 11. I was a teenager, so I slept in. And my cousins were in school. And all I could hear is just Tarzan. And I go and look in the bedroom, and she's sitting there by herself on the floor just playing Tarzan. This is a full-grown woman doing it. This was like, she's part of the generation that they don't play video games. So it was hilarious to me to see that. My cousin was sassy. Now he's actually a dangerous gangster. He's the shame of the family. He's like tried contacting my family members and like threatened them for money, saying things like they need to send him money or they're gonna get hurt, stuff like that. This guy's a scumbag now. Obtained White Fang. I don't know what White Fang is. You bring a shame to the family. Yeah, but it is what it is. He chose his path. He chose his path. He's got to deal with it. Those innocent Tarzan days. I miss when I was a kid. Play video games, have fun. Okay, so now I'm not gonna look at the walkthrough anymore. We're just gonna hope for the best. Hope that we find what we need to do. I will hurt you with hugs. You will feel so cold and slightly uncomfortable when I let go. If you don't want that to happen, pay me money.
Where's Jane?
What's wrong, Tarzan? Something coming. Jane, danger. Jane near treehouse. That's my awesome Donald Duck, you guys. I know. It's unbelievable how good it is. I know. It's the best Donald Duck. It really is. It is. It is the best Donald Duck. I've been told that no other Donald Duck is as good as this Donald Duck. It is the best Donald Duck ever. Best Donald Duck. It is. It's the best. I know it's hard to believe. It is. It is though. I don't know if I had the best childhood ever. I had some rough times. We were really, really, really poor growing up. Not like starving on the street poor, but we were really poor. And being an immigrant, not a lot of fun growing up that way. You know, secondhand clothes and stuff. But I definitely had a lot of fun as a kid. Had a lot of good memories. So I do cherish most of my childhood. The only thing I wish that I would have had more of as a kid was more opportunities to do like art, like theater and stuff like that. I probably would be a lot further as an actor now, but that is life. You lived in a tent for a month. Yeah, I was never like that. But we were, you know, at one point our hot water got cut off, like our gas got cut off, so we only had cold water. And that was like mid-January, so we're talking, you know, -30 outside, and we're bathing with cold water. My dad did try his best to fix it by like, he like welded his own piping to put in, you know, the propane tanks from barbecues. He would use that and boil all the water in the boiler, and then we would all have to take really, really fast showers to get out in time. Lunchtime, I wouldn't have lunches because we didn't have the money for me to have lunch.
Tarzan!
I got exactly what I needed to. Yeah, but I would have liked to have a few more acting opportunities as a kid. There are some awesome shows I would have loved to be a part of as a kid. Like right now, they're doing Tarzan. They're doing Matilda at the theater that I'm doing my show at. But they're doing it at, they're rehearsing it. They're gonna open it in a couple of months. And, like, I'm super jealous I'm too old to do that show. I'm too young to play any of the parental figures, but I'm too old to play the kids. Hello, Yuki! They do, Mandarin. Although, there are some commercials for adults. Although, let me tell you, that ex-girlfriend we were talking about earlier, she's in 2 commercials. It's really, really horrible, like, as an actor, to know somebody who has no talent is getting gigs like that, because she's not a very talented actress. And I'm, like, sitting there helping somebody in the morning, and their TV is on, and then all of a sudden I hear her voice, and I look over, and she's on TV, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I wouldn't want to fill his shoes. So anyways, I started banging. Although the one guy in our show is trying. He's going to be trying to fill his shoes. But if you guys do like live theater, if you get a chance to watch Matilda, you should. It's so good. It's such a good show. Oh, I don't care. I call it as it is, especially because she thinks she's a triple threat. So I don't even care. I don't even care. Let's put it this way. We're doing this at a like community level theater, this show. She didn't get a role. And she's in another community level show. And she didn't get a role. And she's got an agent. She should be landing roles. And she's not landing roles. Oh, you should see the musical. You would love the music, Devontae. It's got some really great music. It was one of my favorite childhood movies, but the musical is one of my favorite adult musicals now. Or musicals as an adult. Am I supposed to light those vines on fire or something? Like to get through? Nope. Oh, she's up there. Basketball, football, and baseball? You can texting from work. Tell her not to get in trouble. How do I get up there? Oh wait, do I have to break this thing? Okay, it is that thing. Get out of here, monkeys.
Come on. Ha. 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 Come on. Ha. Ha.
There we go. How are you supposed to know how to do that? That's so convoluted. Yeah, there is, and it's really, really good. It's interesting. There's some really touching music in it. There's great choral pieces in it. The Broadway edition had 3 little girls, and they were all fantastic. I saw a Toronto version, and 2 of the girls from the Broadway version were in Toronto doing it. It was amazing. It was so good. It did look like an eggplant.
Clayton came to the tent, and that's the last thing I remember.
Clayton?
Gorilla's trap. Dirk ran.
We must help the gorillas.
This whole area is so friggin' convoluted. Okay. Where's the rope? Because the rope leads you right to the camp, right there. Did they? I can't remember that. I have to watch that movie again. I love that movie.
No! Clayton?
Not Clayton. Not Clayton.
Come on!
Ah. Oh no? I didn't know that. I'm sure. I had no idea. I didn't even think about that. I was watching like video clips of old Tarzan stuff, and I forgot Tarzan wasn't a Disney property. They just bought the rights to make this movie. Whoa, it's a chameleon! A Disney game where you're getting shot at by weapons. Where are you? Where are you? I hear you. I don't see you though. Oh, there you are. Sorry guys, concentrating. Oh, he healed. You did it. I Pocahontas any day. Yeah, she was like 12 or 13, wasn't she? And she was kidnapped and then grew up and lived in like the Western world, didn't she? Yeah, I remember Tarzan getting really, really like much deeper than this story. Like this is just the beginning of it. And she got giggity too. They're like 20 plus volumes. Wow. Learned magic spell cure. Yes! Why do they all look like Tarzan's mom? Oh, she's a little more brown. Why does everything have a weird echo? Have you noticed that, guys?
Huh?
The live-action Jungle Book movie did that, didn't they? Didn't they go to, like, show him being in the city and stuff? That was totally a yeet. I saved your lives and you guys just yeet me. I was just yeeted.
Tarzan, home.
Oh. Why would the camera start you in this room facing the wrong way? I can see where they say this game was a little rough and they had to like make it better later on. Can I wipe my screen, your screen from me eating everywhere? Let me up there. There we go. Oh, I loved the Tarzan animated show, and I loved the Aladdin animated show. I used to watch that every single time it was on. We didn't have the Disney Channel here in Canada, but we had Family Channel, which was very similar. It had a lot of Disney stuff on it. And yeah, Aladdin was on there. I watched Aladdin every day. Yeah, no, there's nothing better than the originals, for sure. They didn't teach you where the analogs
This is your home? That means... Huh?
Oh.
He said be quiet.
Waterfalls. They're echoing all the way here.
Friends there. Sea friends.
There was a Tarzan TV show. There was a few of them, but there was a Disney one, yeah.
Ah, means heart. Friends in our hearts.
Heart.
Oh, so that's what it meant.
Friends. Same heart. Clayton. Lose heart. No heart. No sea friends. No heart.
I don't remember the Hercules TV
No
show, or do you mean
friends.
like the Adventures of Hercules with Kevin
Sorry about
Sorbo?
what I said.
I'm sorry too.
Yeah. all
Xeno
for
was
one,
pretty awesome.
Huh?
See, I don't remember the story arc. I remember the show. I don't remember what happened in the story, though. I need to go back and see it. I need to see if I can find it somewhere so I can watch it. Maybe the new Disney Netflix thing will have it. That would be awesome if they have, like, the old DuckTales and... Oh, I hope they have that. That would make me pay for it. Like, DuckTales and
But it's
Aladdin
sure
and
not the Kings.
all that.
I think someone has a new admirer.
No, 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 no. Disney would kill me.
Mandarin.
What drew the Heartless to that world?
The hunter lured them there. It was his lust for power that was the bait. But it seems the bait was too tasty for his own good.
Yeah, he got chopped instead.
That's a voice I do often, too.
A weak-hearted fool like him stood no chance against the Heartless. But the boy is a problem. He found one of the keyholes.
Fear not. It will take him ages to find
Right,
them.
Mandarin? There was some awesome shows in the 90s.
He remains blissfully unaware of our other plan.
Yes, the princesses.
They are falling into our hands, one by one. Speaking of which...
Well, I guess we better get going.
Where is your ship anyway?
Sora, Tarzan, Fred. Upgrade the Keyblade with Keychain. Different keychains will add different effects to the Keyblade. Access the equipment menu to use a keychain. There's a new one, because there was one with Angelina Jolie a few years back, right? There's a new one? I haven't heard anything about it, so I'm assuming it's not that good.
The gummy block that came out of that glowing hole. It's not like the others. I wonder what it's used for.
Maybe. Oh, I couldn't read it. I pushed too fast.
I want to be pilot. Oh, come on. I'm the Keyblade Master.
Here we go again. Yeah, it's a sequel. Of course it's not good. Exactly, right? Whoa, we went to a battle level 3. Oh, do I seriously have to travel? Why do I have to do this every time? Can't we just skip this? Wait, what do you mean go left? Like in the map? I should have went left. Didn't I go left? I hate the gummy ship parts so much. It's too sensitive. I'm just gonna complain the whole time, guys. I'm a sensitive. I am a sensitive. That's why you gotta touch me lightly. They're a lot better? I hope so, because this is boring. And then we have to do one more to get to Traverse Town, right? So dumb. Jacob, you have a true passion for this game, that's for sure. I have a oops. I have a passion for the story, but not for this. This stuff is boring. It's killing me. Do a barrel roll. Hey, Jesse. How you doing, you sexy, sexy beast?
Hey guys, what if I talk like I'm in a radio station, you know? And my microphone's really low, so it's hard for me to do this. But welcome to 104.9 Kingdom Hearts radio station, where we play Kingdom Hearts all day, every day. Hope you're all having a great day out there. Keep them warm, and if you're in a hot place, you're keeping cool.
I remember not liking the Gummy Bear ship in number 2, but it had been so long since I played this one, and I don't like this one, so I'm assuming the other one's probably not going to be very enjoyable for me either. Jacob. I'll like it better in Kingdom Hearts 2? I hope so. Okay. Wait, I could do this, right? Because I'll forget to later. White Fang. Ooh, it brings my strength up. What? I thought there was like a thing for keychains. I don't know. Whatever. That's cool. That one looks pretty cool. Haha. Okay, guys, it has been 2 hours and like 15 minutes. I do have to get going only because I have to work tomorrow and it's a fairly long day. They added a few extra people tonight, so I have to work fairly long tomorrow. So I'm gonna leave it there, you guys. Okay, I don't. Oh man. Okay, I don't want to spoiler for anybody, so just I'm gonna keep them muted, just so we don't get anything like overly spoiled. But let's go on a little mini Retro Squad raid. We don't really get to do these very often because I'm not here right now, and the streams have been fairly quiet. But let's go on a little mini Retro Squad raid real quick. Did it open up properly? It did. Let's go to Chadley, guys. That magnificent beard. He is playing. Wow, it looks really good. Luigi's Mansion. I've tried to avoid this as much as possible, but use hashtag mini Retro Squad raid. Changing the keychains. Oh, changing the keyblades. Oh, okay. I get it. Thank you for letting me know. I'm so dumb. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. That was a lot of fun, even though we were lost for a big portion of it. But we're past it now. It is time to adventure more through this game. I will be back tomorrow. I am streaming. I don't know what I'm streaming, but I am back tomorrow, and then I'm off for 3 days because of my show, you guys. Let's go show Chadley some love. He is amazing. He's a really, really great dude. He deserves it. And again, if you guys don't want to get spoiled, but at least leave a like and subscribe if you haven't, because Chadley is great. And then watch him because he streams a variety of really, really cool stuff. So go show him some love, you guys.
Near the end of the stream. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. By the way, Luigi, how much money have you collected so far? I hope you'll be able to line your pockets while we're here.
All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Okay. And I will see you guys in a few days. Yeah, right. Or no, I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey Louie, how's it going? Mandarin Tang, welcome to the stream. Thank you guys for coming in on the mini retro raid. Goku came on the raid as well, even though he was already here. Charlie, I'm gonna head out.
He's awesome. All right, guys, I'm heading out. Have yourselves a wonderful night, and I will see you guys tomorrow around the same time as today. And then I'm off because I have my show. But thank you so much.
And, stay tuned to RFTFT, the greatest radio station voice that you've heard on live streams for a while. Have yourselves a great night. Love you all. And stay cool.
See you guys later.